Governor Newsom signed Senate Bill 43, which changes conservatorship laws to deal with mental illness or severe substance abuse and goes after those at risk of self harm. The bill updates the definition and eligibility for conservatorship to include people who are unable to provide for their personal safety or necessary medical care in addition to food, clothing, or shelter due to severe substance use or severe mental health issues. The existing law, people may be eligible for conservatorship if they have serious mental illness that leaves them unable to secure food, clothing, and or shelter. Bill 43 broadens the eligibility to the people who are unable to provide for their personal safety or necessary medical care. Okay, so I'll give credit where it's due. I think bill is mostly good. So credit to Newsom for that. California, I do think California needs something like this. And I probably would have gone a bit further and say that judges need to start mandating things like rehab. For example, people that have had multiple DUIs, I think should probably have mandatory rehab and paid for by the state, of course. What I don't like about it, it expands the definition of mental health illness. With these new laws, a person who cannot or will not provide for their personal safety or necessary medical care can be put on a conservatorship. It sounds like it's meant to go after anti-vaxxers or people who did not want to take the COVID shot or did not want to wear masks. For example, if one of my family members is a liberal or a leftist and they go to a judge or authorities and say, he doesn't want to take the COVID shot, so therefore he's denying his health conditions, or he doesn't want to wear a mask, he's self-harming himself by not wearing a mask. And a judge would say, I would tell a judge, well, I don't believe it. The COVID shot works, or I don't believe that the mask works. And the judge would say, well, you're crazy, you're insane, because look at all these experts who say that the COVID shot does work and masks do work. Are you saying that Anthony Fauci is wrong? He's the science. He is an expert. So therefore, you're wrong. We're putting you in a mental institution. And that's what I don't like about this law. It should focus more so, well, probably exclusively, on substance abuse. Most of the people that are on the street are dealing with some kind of substance abuse. People that, don't live on the street deal with substance abuse. There's functioning alcoholics, there's functioning heroin addicts, there's functioning meth addicts. I've met a lot of them. I grew up with some of them. I have family members who are, I would call them alcoholics. They wouldn't call themselves alcoholics, but I think they are. So I think that this bill is mostly good, but there are some flaws with it, and it could be used in a bad way in the future. And I think it probably will be, by the way things are going. And this bill could also be used against leftists, because there's conservatives out there that say that liberalism is a form of mental illness. That's not me saying it, that's other people. But before I end the video, breaking news from CNN, so you know it's true. Israel cannot confirm the specific claims that babies were beheaded by the Hamas attack, and officials say previously contradicting public statements from officials. All right, we're in a time of war. There's a lot of news out there. A lot of it may be good, a lot of it may be bad. I've tried to look into a lot of the history of Palestine and Israel, and like they say, they muddy the waters. Here, there's no water to muddy up. It's just mud. There's a lot of documentaries out there. There's a lot of history books out there on Israel and Palestine. And I mean, honestly, it just seems like everybody's lying to protect their own side. That's what it seems like. So I'm not going to take a side. I'm going to take America's side and say that we should not get involved in this. This is a feud that goes back, some would say, more than 1,000 years. It's a blood feud, and we should just stay out of it. It's very arrogant to think that America or any country can really solve this. Maybe we can solve this one day, but America's not up to it right now. So we should not even try, you know? So, some more news. Yeah, it's Hollywood news. Anyways, that's it for the video. If you're one of those people that likes to turn off their brains when it comes to Israel and Palestine, just avoid the news. Hang out with your family. Because it's a topic that everybody, for some reason, seems to throw all logic out of the window. Alright, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.